Hey, my friend. In today's video, we're gonna do a short shoulder warm-up and prep for inversions. In order to be successful, when you go upside down, whether it be headstand, handstand, forearm stand, or any other upside down stand, you wanna have your shoulders ready to bear your weight. That doesn't mean that they need to be stronger than they already are, but they do need to be engaged in the right way to support your weight and to implement the mechanics of each pose. Because each inversion doesn't just magically stand upside down when you are strong enough. It stands upside down because of a very specific set of physics and mechanics. And getting your shoulders ready for that is half of the battle. So for today's class, you're gonna need 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can use Tupperware containers, books. Remember back in the day when we had encyclopedias and dictionaries? Get yourself a stack of books, maybe the Outlander series, if you have any Outlander fans here, and put them in front of you. Before we start actually physically practicing, I want to talk to you about something. For the majority of our inversions, we need about 180 degrees of shoulder flexion. Okay, shoulder flexion is taking your shoulders in this range of motion, taking your arm forward and up by your ear. And if you notice in my body, I don't quite have 180 degrees, right? This angle is not all the way open. 180 degrees would be if my arm were pretty much over here. But for me to take my arm over here and line it up with my biceps, which is what we want for handstand and for pincha, for example, for a lot of us, if we're tighter in the shoulders, it's gonna cause our front ribs to pop out. And the work of our inversions is to keep the front ribs down towards the pubic bone and send the shoulders back by the ears without crunching your neck forward, right? So we're looking for that 180 degree line. For some of us who are very flexy in the shoulders, that's not our issue. Our issue is actually creating the stability in the shoulder girdle. For others of us who are tight in the shoulders, like me, we have the stability, we need the mobility, the flexibility. So what we're gonna do today, right now, is going to address both. Open shoulder people to create stability and tight shoulder people to create mobility. What is the biggest muscle that fights against allowing us to do this, to find that 180 degree angle? It is our lats. Our lats are a big ass muscle that connects your pelvis to your upper arm bone. And if the lats are tight, they're going to restrict your ability to take your arm up. The job of the latissimus dorsi is to pull your arm down by your body and back behind your body. So that's its job. And when we take our arm up, we're asking that muscle to go against its job, which means it needs to be open and long enough to allow that. So if you find inversions challenging in your shoulders, it could be tight lats, yeah? And it could be tight a bunch of other things. And we're gonna get into how to open those up right now. So please meet me with your blocks shoulder distance apart on your matty mat and bring your elbow tips to the middle of the block. So palms together. Walk your knees back until they're stacked underneath your hips as best you can, and then start to drop your chest down between your arms. Let your thumbs come back towards the back of your neck and take a few breaths here. Now you might notice your triceps, the backs of your arms, come to lay on the blocks. If you are in the tight shoulder club, that might not be the case. It might still be just your elbow tips with your triceps nowhere near the blocks. Now, if you are a bendy friend, try not to let your head dump all the way down. Keep your head in line with your spine. And take a couple of breaths here, just feel. And I want you to identify if you have more sensation in one shoulder than the other. Maybe you have no sensation at all here. Maybe there's much sensation and your shoulders are saying all kinds of things. This is a shoulder stretch, an armpit stretch, but it's also a back stretch if we're not paying attention. And we want to take the stretch out of the back and put it right in the shoulders so we can be specific and targeted with our stretch. So let's find the back bend first so that we can undo the back bend. Go ahead and lift your tailbone up like you're trying to fart on the ceiling. Fart noise is optional. Yeah, and then you might even see if you can gaze forward and think about creating cow pose in your spine right here. It's hard because your arms are in this position, but give it a try. So find that cow arch in your spine. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to do the exact opposite. Send your tailbone down towards your heels, push into your elbows, and see if you can find cat pose in your back. Keep the rounded spine, but now see if you can push your chest down a little bit more towards the floor. And you'll notice there's a stopping point. And the stopping point is where you have two choices. You can either hold right there or you can dump into the back bend again. So hold right there. That's your edge. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. Arch your spine. Find the cow pose. Oh, it feels good to come out of that push for a second. And then back to cat. Tailbone under. Push into your elbows. Round your upper back. Oh, hey. And then press your chest down a little bit more. Good. Again, arch your spine. Inhale. Exhale, find the cat pose. Take the arch out of the spine. Hold it here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, see if you can push your chest down a little bit more in between your arms. Oh, shanae. You have 1 more just like that. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, curl it under. Find the cat pose. Take a breath in. Hold this. Press your chest through the gateway of your arms a little bit more. Take another inhale right here. And slowly come out. Oh, yeah, baby. Good. Take the blocks out. Stick them over to the side somewhere. Woo! Not special for just anybody else or just me. Yeah? So we just gave our lats quite a bit of time to start opening up in this direction. So that was great for creating more mobility. And we worked on a little bit of stability, rounding the back and pushing into the elbows. That was good for a little bit of shoulder engagement. Now let's work on some more of that engagement. Make your way over onto all fours. Now you can do this on your hands or you can do this on your forearms. I'm choosing to put us on our forearms right now because on our forearms we have various headstands. We also have forearm stand. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty targeted to do it here, and the same exact action applies in handstand if that's what you're working on. Our tendency when we go upside down is to disengage everything and go, oh my God, the floor, right? What we want to do is push the floor away. You have enough strength. You just need to engage your strength. Hands can be together or flat. Elbows underneath your shoulders, okay? Now let your chest sink down towards the floor and let your shoulder blades squeeze together. See how close to the floor you can get your face and your nipples. Yes, she said nipples on the internet. Take a breath in right here. Now you're going to push into your elbows and do the exact opposite. Round your upper back. Spread your shoulder blades wide apart. Feel your shoulder blades wrapping around the sides of your rib cage and feel the power that you just engaged. You didn't get stronger in the last 12 seconds, but you did engage your push strength. Yeah, your push strength comes from your serratus anterior muscles and your pec minor muscles. Good, let's do that 3 times. Inhale, let everything sink down. Exhale, push. This is the position in your upper back that you are kicking up from in all of your inversions. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, push, 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 push. 1 more. Inhale, dip it. Exhale, push it. Push it good. Now, please pay attention. Take your chin, send it forward to the front of your mat, and then also send your chest forward. When most people kick up to an inversion, they do it like this. And then they go, I can't get up. Why? Because you have cow pose in your upper back. We need cat pose. Okay, so take your chin and bring it down towards your chest. Don't glue it to your chest, but bring it down. And take your eyeballs to the space between your elbows. Notice your neck is long here. Your neck is not jutting forward. This is the position for your neck in all of your inversions, except your scorpion inversions. Let's do that 3 times. Jut your neck and your chest forward. This is what not to do. Exhale, push the ground away, chin to chest. Find that strength in your shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, send the chest and the chin forward. Exhale, counter that. Feel the chin coming down, the gaze coming between the elbows. 1 more, just like that. Whee, send it forward. Exhale, round it up. Good. Hold this position. Take just your eyeballs, not your chin, towards your thumbs. Now start to shift your body weight forward. See if you can kiss your thumbs. Maybe go and then push back to starting position. 3 more times. Shift forward, kiss your thumbs, and then push the ground away. Round your upper back. Come back to starting position. 2 more like that. If you're like, but it's hard. I know. We're engaging the shoulders in the way that they need to hold you upside down. 1 more time. And push it. Good. Child's pose. Take a little resticle. If it feels good, you can wrap your arms down by your sides and just chill for a second. Okay, so we've talked about the fact that we need 180 degrees at the shoulder joint for most of our inversions to balance nicely. It's totally possible to balance them without 180 degrees. We just have to compensate a bit. Yeah, we've talked about shoulder blade protraction, the action of pushing the ground away and rounding the upper back. The next thing that we need to talk about is shoulder blade elevation. Shoulder blades can move in 6 different ways. Up, down, side, side, and then they rotate up and they rotate down. So for the vast majority of our inversions, we need the shoulder blades to go up. Okay, do that with me. Shoulders up, shoulders down, shoulders up, shoulders down. One more. Cool. Now do it with your shoulders in flexion. Go shoulders up. This is what your yoga teacher probably told you not to do. You were probably told to pull your shoulders down your back, keep them up. Yeah? Now pull your shoulders down. Okay? We don't want this in our inversions. We lose all of our push power here. We want shoulder blade elevation. Go back up, elevate the shoulder blades. Good, depress them, drop them down. 2 more, elevate, depress, elevate, depress. Good. Please make your way into dolphin pose. You can have your hands flat, palms together, or hands interlaced. I'm not too concernicus about the position of your hands for this. I really want to focus on the shoulder blades and the actions that you're going to need for your inversions. Walk your feet in as tight as you can in your dolphin. If your hamstrings are tight because dolphin, bend your knees and lift your butt up into the air. Okay? And then push the ground away. That same work that we did on all fours, we're doing it here in dolphin. And imagine you're creating that 180 degrees of openness in your armpits. Can you send your chest back towards your knees? A cue that I like to use in my program, Yogi Flight School, is glue your nipples to your knees. Yeah, this action of sending the chest back towards your legs, that's what you need to do in your inversions, okay? Now, tuck your chin to your chest and look back between your feet. On your next inhale, you're gonna tap your head to the floor in between your forearms. So let everything shift forward a bit. Tap the head. Now push into the ground, lift your head up, and send your nipples to your knees. That was shoulder blade elevation and protraction at the same time. Again, tap your head to the floor. Push the ground away. Send your chest to your knees. 2 more. Tap and push. 1 more. Tap and push. Hold the push for 3, 2, 1 more deep breath. And release your knees. Child's pose, emergency. Send your hands back by your feet. And then slowly work your way up. This shoulder prep is all you need to go upside down without the fear of your arms buckling underneath you. You have learned how to push the ground away, how to engage your push strength, how to elevate your shoulder blades. And that is really all you need. The strength is built in the process of going upside down. And you don't need any more strength than you already have. But you will get stronger as you practice because that's just how it works. If you want more breakdowns of how to prep specifically for your arm balances and inversions, and if you want step-by-step training and personalized coaching for your practice on how to go upside down and to do all these poses, that's exactly what I teach inside Yogi Flight School, my arm balance and inversions program. Check out the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.